Your birthday age may not match your body's age. And in the first minute, the mystery is simple: scientists are seeing older signals in bodies that should still look young. Biological age is not a vibe or a compliment, but a measurement of where inside blood, metabolism, immunity, and DNA regulation. Researchers compare these patterns with large databases, asking whether someone in their 20s carries signatures usually seen years later. The worry is not wrinkles, it is timing, inflammation, insulin strain, and immune drift arriving before the body expected them. That matters because accelerated aging has been linked to higher risks for diabetes, heart disease, frailty, and some early onset cancers. One clue sits on DNA itself, where chemical marks help control which genes are quiet and which are awake. These epigenetic marks change with age, and clocks built from them can estimate whether cells seem older or younger. Another clue is immune age, the balance between fresh defensive cells and tired inflammatory signals that refuse to switch off. A third clue is metabolic age, where blood sugar, cholesterol, liver stress, blood pressure, and body composition reveal hidden strain. No single clock tells the whole truth, but when many clocks point forward together, scientists start paying attention. So what changed around younger generations, and why would the body register modern life as extra years? Start with sleep, because circadian disruption touches hormones, appetite, immune repair, memory cleanup, and the daily rhythm of inflammation. Then comes food environment: cheap calories, low fiber, sweet drinks, late eating, and engineered snacks that overload metabolism quietly. Sedentary hours add another pressure, not because sitting is evil, but because muscles help regulate glucose, inflammation, and vascular health. When muscle is underused, the largest glucose sink in your body becomes less active, and insulin has to work harder. Chronic stress is different from a hard week. It is the body practicing emergency chemistry until emergency becomes background noise. Cortisol and adrenaline are useful in bursts, but when they never fully settle, repair signals can lose their clean rhythm. The microbiome may also matter, because gut microbes help train immunity and convert fiber into anti-inflammatory chemical messages. Pollution, heat, noise, and disrupted light cycles form a quieter layer, a constant environmental tax on repair systems. Smoking, vaping, and heavy alcohol remain obvious accelerators, but their biology is not moral judgment, it is oxidative damage and inflammation. To be clear, scientists have not proven one villain, and biological age tests are still evolving rather than medical destiny machines. But the pattern is unsettling: more young people are showing biomarkers once expected later, and the reasons seem stacked. In population studies, small shifts across millions of bodies can become a major health wave before individuals notice anything wrong. Inflammation is the common language here, linking stressed fat tissue, damaged vessels, overactive immunity, poor sleep, and metabolic overload. It is not the dramatic inflammation of a fever, but the low simmer that slowly changes tissues, vessels, and immune decisions. Metabolic dysfunction can begin silently, with normal-looking days hiding rising insulin, liver fat, triglycerides, or blood pressure. This is why weight alone is a blunt tool. The deeper question is whether muscle, liver, vessels, and immunity are resilient. Early-onset cancer trends have made this question sharper, because cancers reflect long conversations between genes, environment, immunity, and tissue repair. No study says a generation is doomed, but it does suggest prevention may need to start earlier than old guidelines assumed. The danger is turning this science into panic marketing, where every tired 20-year-old is sold a miracle age reversal stack. Most commercial age tests are interesting, not commandments, and a single result can wobble with illness, stress, or measurement method. What matters more is tracking boring numbers over time: blood pressure, fasting glucose, lipids, waist change, sleep, and fitness. The strongest tools are unglamorous: fiber-rich food, enough protein, less liquid sugar, fewer ultra-processed meals, and eating earlier when possible. Movement works because it talks directly to aging biology, especially strength training, brisk walking, and frequent breaks from long sitting. Sleep is not laziness, it is nightly maintenance for hormones, immune memory, brain waste clearance, appetite signals, and emotional regulation. Some of the clock is reversible in practice, because inflammation, insulin sensitivity, fitness, and stress chemistry can improve within weeks to months. Epigenetic age may also shift, although scientists are still learning which changes reflect true repair and which reflect temporary state. The hopeful answer is not to chase youth, but to give a young body the signals it evolved to recognize. Your generation may be meeting older risks earlier, but earlier awareness means more years to bend the curve back. The body clock is not a prophecy, it is a conversation, and modern life can either speed it up or answer it differently.